So I didn't agree with Nkrumah, who wanted an all-Africa Union government. That one is too amorphous. And I don't want to be in tug of war with the Egyptians, with Algerians. But these are Mandingos. These are Mandingos. Mandingos are in Guinea. I hear they are in Mali. I hear they are in a number of countries. Mandingo, Malinke, they change. The Fulanis, these Boharis, the Fulanis, the Hausas, the Yorubas. I think Benin, some of the people are Yoruba. Benin, yes. Some of the people are Yoruba. The former president told me so, forgotten his name, told me so. Here, with the Bantu, you have heard of people called Bantu? All the way from Cameroon to here, we were all one group. Cameroon up to South Africa. When Mandela is speaking, I had a commissioner here from African Union called Bankole. Bankole is from Nigeria. I said, what does your name mean? Bankole. That it means a hard worker in the Yoruba. Do you have Yoruba here? Who is a Yoruba here? What does Bankole mean? Huh?
Your Excellency, sir, it means help build. Bankole. Yes, sir.
To help to build.
Yes, sir.
In all the Bantu dialects here, kukora, the verb kukora, means to work. Means to work. So, the Niger Congo, the language group known as Niger Congo, has got the Bantu, we, from Cameroon all the way to South Africa, and also what we call the Kwa group, which means the Igbo, the Yoruba, those are Khans, the ones who performed witchcraft for me when I landed. They brought water to do something, they call it libation. When I arrived in Uganda, they performed some, I think all those are part of the Kwa. So if you listen to the word, a lot of similarities. There was a woman from Nigeria here called Ngozi. She was finance minister. When she came, I said, what does your name mean? It means love in Igbo. And that's exactly what it means in one of our languages here. So, when we, the Pan-Africanists, tell you that you people, how will you solve your prosperity? Love your countries, love Nigeria, love Ghana, love Uganda, because you need them for your prosperity if you are going to be a wealth creator. But secondly, even in Nigeria, even Uganda, individuals are not enough. So love Africa, Pan-Africanism. Why? Because you need them for your prosperity. And then we go beyond that and say, by the way, prosperity is not enough. You need to be prosperous but also strong. And how can you be strong? You go for political integration where possible. Where possible. I like those young people of yours, these young people in Niger, Mali, these who have formed a confederation. I like those young children there, those young boys. Very good. Let them challenge you people. Let them unite and you continue with your big fishes in smaller ponds. A big fish here, a big fish there, in smaller ponds. So we are saying, by the way, the people we are telling you to unite for their own good, they are either similar or linked. So that's how we said, what are the language groups in Africa? The population of 1.5 billion. What are the linguistic classifications? They are just 4. Niger Congo, Bantu Kwa, Nilo-Saharan. Nilo-Saharan is like the Fulanis, the Hausa, those Somalis, they belong to that group, the Nilo-Saharan. Then the Afro-Asiatic, the Arabic, and Tigrinya, and Amhara in Ethiopia. Then there is a small language in Southern Africa called Khoisan, the ones who speak with cliques. These are the 4 linguistic groups. But in some cases, we even have a language like Swahili here, which is a neutral language, which can unite us. So, it is this background that I start when I see you young people here. I want to capture you and try to see, to show you our vision, which we have been fighting for all these years. You go and check on the internet. If you go to the USA, the percentage of people in agriculture, Americans are now like 320 million. But the ones in agriculture are only 2%, I think. You can go and check. Because the economy changed from just being agriculture to being manufacturing and services. So people left agriculture. Many people, they left it to few people. But in Africa, in the 1970s, when I was fighting Amin, I took a holiday of fighting of 2 years and taught economics in a college in Tanzania. And one of the topics I used to like to teach was called the characteristics of backwardness. How do you identify backwardness? Now, one of the characteristics of backwardness is the number of people in agriculture, percentage of people in agriculture, compared to the ones in industry and manufacturing. If you go, UK, it must be like 2%, but in Africa, everybody is in agriculture. 70%, 80%. They are doing nothing there. Because if you look at, like Uganda has got 40 million acres of good arable land. Now, with modern machinery, how many people do you need to look after 40 million acres? You can calculate it. With a tractor, in a season, how many acres can one tractor till? You can get the number of people who should reasonably be in agriculture. But now you find the whole agriculture is full. Grandfather is there. Son is there. Grandchild is there. Great-grandchild, the whole thing is there. On 2 acres of land. So they are engaged in what we call disguised unemployment. They think they are working, but they are doing nothing.